Welcome back to this class. This is 8.3 where we're talking about CCTV maintenance best practices. This information is very important. You have to understand this part as a CCTV operator, as sometimes you have to be able to do this yourself. Maybe the contractor that is handling the contract is not around and there's a debt, you should know what to do. Okay, so let's start with regular maintenance, regular cleaning. You have to get like a cotton wool, to clean the lens of the camera. You can use water, liquid, you can use alcohol, just clean the lens and remove the cobwebs all the time. Then the environmental consideration, you have to use the right camera. You have to ensure the integrator or the company that is managing the surveillance installation use the right camera for the right location. If it's on the sea, you have to use anti-corrosion camera because seawater tend to corrode the normal camera, or use the plastic based camera. Seawater cannot corrode plastic. So that's another thing you have to understand. They use outdoor camera for outdoor, use indoor for indoor to avoid problems and issues. Also, power supply inspection. You have to check your power supply regularly. Check your switches, check your, you know, the fuse, check everything, make sure that protected, and the arcing, the grounding, make sure the head is properly connected by the electrical department because this can harm and break the entire system. The cost of setting up CCTV is not cheap, so protecting them with smart breakers, smart inverters is very very important. Then you have to test power backup. Ensure your backup, your PS is doing well because incessant shutdown of your DVR or NVR can harm, can destroy your hard drive. And hard drive are expensive. Imagine you have a 15 terabyte or 20 terabyte storage that costs hundred of dollars, maybe like $400, $500 for 20 terabytes, and you are not protecting it with a good backup system. Once it's damaged, cost of replacing the hard drive is more than the cost of getting a UPS, a good smart UPS or inverter system. Again, so it's important as an operator, you have to audit all these things and give your report and recommendation to your organization. That shows that you are a professional in this field, and you'll be given some listening ears, and you'll be you know safe in case of harms or repairs or damage. They will know that you complained and you escalated it to the authority or to the management. Okay, then camera alignment. You have to be able to know how to set camera to view the choke point, the area that is important. You know, so make sure that you are facing the direction of where the real thing is happening. For instance, in a club, a scenario that we had in Lagos one time. There is a club that people, like I said, one guy usually comes to steal. So we have to get a face detection camera. So everybody that comes to that club wants to be seeing their faces recorded. Because inside the main club, because of the lights, those disco lights, you might not be able to tell the person's face again. But with this person's clothes and the physique and the build and the face, you now compare with the face detection camera, the one that snap faces of everybody that comes to the place. You now play that one and his body. You can now tell, oh, this person's cloth, this build, this haircut is this person. You can be able to tell and connect you know, the one that has full details of those people, on the camera, on the NVR, and the one that is not very clear. But you are sure that you are seeing an image, you are seeing the person, but you're not very clear. So you can juxtapose the two images and be able to tell that this is the person. All right. So camera alignment has to be very good. Then also storage management. You have to regularly review and manage storage space, and you can set your NVR or DVR hard drive to record overwrite, meaning that once it's full, you should delete the oldest video and write the newest video. If it's 10 terabyte now, once the 10 terabytes has recorded for 2 months, for instance, you should start deleting from the oldest video to the newest video. So the oldest video will delete first. That's first in, first out. That's FIFO. No, first in, last out. First in, last out. Right? So that's the first video that's recording. You will not overwrite it. It will go and overwrite from the back, the oldest ones. Okay? Then gradually like that coming back. All right, that's storage management. Then let's look at firmware upgrade. You have to upgrade your firmware for your camera regularly. For instance, this is the firmware page for Hikvision product. You can see upgrade firmware. You can download the firmware to your flash drive and plug it to the NVR or DVR. Then you can browse it from this browser. Then you click on upgrade. So it will automatically upgrade the firmware version. So all the new features of that camera can be available to the users. Maybe they are fixed some bugs or some issues or some patches, some errors. They will release it in the form of firmware. You get the firmware and go and upgrade your device to see and enjoy those features and functions, just like your phone. So this firmware is very good for security reasons also. All right. So this is the end of this particular module. I'll see you in module 9. Thank you.